So, hi guys, and welcome to the first episode of Mog Squad, the Final Fantasy XIV podcast brought to you by Mog Squad from Shiva. With me today are Ahri, Jamala. I'm gonna assume I pronounced that right, and if I didn't, then too bad. There you go. Aelaenar Sunstriker
Hello there.
and Drift Radiant. We are in the. There you go. We are in the Gold Saucer. It's new. It's really big. It's freaking huge. And I'm pretty sure about 3/4 of the entire server are in it currently.
Quite possibly.
In the background, you can see our fellow members of Mog Squad, Link Shell, Idwa Funkacham, and Asta Silvertongue. Yep. It's hard to read their names because there's so much other crap on the screen.
Sphinx
But they are here in the background. Where's Sphinx is in the background? I don't see her.
Oh,
she was over there.
She was like jumping around somewhere.
No,
oh, here she comes.
Right. Hello.
I think you mean Rouge the Bat.
So, that ninja gear does make it look like Rouge the Bat, actually. You're right. So, we're in the Gold Saucer. It's finally happened. We've got the new update. Interestingly, actually, the Chinese don't get Gold Saucer at all. It's just not going to them at all.
That's
because the whole gambling thing, isn't it?
Yeah, like totally illegal there. So it's just a no, like a hard no from them. But hey, at least I got the game, which is nice.
At least they got that, yeah.
Well,
Skeletons are illegal too. Skeletons are totally illegal in China. Not like illegal, but like, I guess not allowed.
Maybe
like culturally.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah, it's something to do with like respect for death. The serving girl, she is actually. We were talking about this earlier about Makote wearing bunny ears and tails, and how sad it was. How are you talking about that, right? What were you saying?
I was saying that it looks. It's like having a half Viera, half Mikote Mary Sue of Doom. It's terrible.
Mary Sue.
She used to have like. Used to be called
a Mary Sue is a character who's just like, half this, half that, half... It's Ichigo from Bleach, actually.
Oh, who just so happens to be everything ever.
Yeah, and is good at everything forever.
Yeah.
Except he's not good at keto magic.
What he said.
In the background.
But, I was really surprised with the Gold Saucer. I wasn't expecting it to be as big as it is. Which is really interesting.
It's pretty huge and kind of confusing, but yeah, it's cool.
It's bigger than bigger. I actually think like around like more donor size, but it's really big, like bigger than I'd probably wager some of the cities.
I know, it's definitely more than likely bigger than Verdania. It reminds me of like a Chuck E. Cheese mixed with Vegas.
Is this like a Five Nights at Freddy's thing? Because I don't need that in here.
Yeah, that's basically Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I really don't need that in here.
Just hanging in one room waiting for Tom Reese to come and stab you.
Yeah.
I can imagine the little Satisfyer mascot coming to kill you.
1,000 needles, bitch!
Also new is Choco Racing.
Oh god, there he goes!
Oh yeah, hang on. Do you want to? No, we'll catch him later. He's going. He's getting into it. The other sad thing is that's obviously a Tara in there. Lala, sorry.
What is this tower you speak of?
I met one once. She had a giant version of herself and tried to beat me with it.
She had the most interesting laugh.
Oh man, she's my waifu. But that's all.
I don't know what you're talking about because I never played 11.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter. Regardless, also new is Choco Racing. Yes. Now, I spent pretty much all day doing Choco Racing. I love it. Love it. It's so good.
It's a lot of fun, but the steering mechanism is a little retarded.
I think they need to work on the lag a little bit, but again, it's like day 1, day 2 of the patch, so it will equalize soon enough.
Yeah, I totally agree on the lag thing. As for the steering, I think the best way to think about it is rather than actually turning, it's more like changing lanes, like in something like Hamilton.
That's a good point, actually. I found it really difficult. I think if it had been just mentioned as changing lanes, it'd be easier, but I found it really difficult to get my head around it. But apparently, if you up your Choco's cunning stat, it'll work out. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Like, eat it!
I'm a terribly competitive person, so I can't really do stuff like that for too long because I suck at it, and then I'll just get angry.
All the time?
I do.
It's okay. Don't race me anymore then.
Wait, you.
Okay, well, what's your favorite part of the saucer?
Where the hell are you going?
I'm just going to start these two real quick.
I would really like to know, what did you all name your chocobos?
Mine is Brave Fury.
Of course
what?
it is. Mine is Obsidian.
Mine is Jupiter Dandy.
I ended up naming mine as closely to a racing horse as I could, so his name is Comet Jack.
Nice.
Let me
It's
just
better than
stand right
Pelagos.
behind.
What's that one? It's a Princess
Rem,
Comet,
yeah.
I think it is.
Oh dear. Red, don't look now, but there's somebody behind you. Oh, that looks so awkward.
Oh god.
I am getting a close up of this as well.
Once again, which far high.
Oh, hello. No time to talk now. There's
Some hot lala going
who's
on.
she looking at?
So yeah, I'm looking at Paul Winkin is just looking at you like, what is going on with this Rogadin in his swimwear? And I'm just like, I know, I'm marrying this one. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Hey, it's your own fault.
So, Drift, what about you? What's your favorite part so far of the Gold Saucer?
My favorite thing so far is, no, listen, they've got these gate things which they put in, which are all kind of fun, but the only one that I really, really enjoy is the Typhon one, which is kind of like, you know, you go to the middle of the stage and you run around and you basically stop randomly and hopefully don't get blasted off the edge, but if you win a buttload of points and stuff for it, but it's actually, there's something quite satisfying about it when you actually manage to win.
It is. It's like musical chairs. It's pretty interesting.
Disgusting.
The thing for me about the gates is like they're the only thing you can really lose immediately. Like everything else you can you know kind of make your money back or whatever, but the gates are the only thing that's like, well, you lost and that's it, it's over.
Stop smacking my dong.
No, smack
What
it
are you
all
talking about?
on, so I give you full permission.
I don't know. I just stretching my arms. I'm just really tired. Just there we go.
It's fine. I shall take up residence over here.
Oh, please,
Oh, that's
no.
unfortunate.
Oh dear.
You've
I
got
hope
Shantoso
your
and Aelaenar
spine
just like-
is very uncomfortable for you right now. Oh dear, I'm moving seats.
I apologise for
Well,
him.
I'll tell you what.
Do not
His
fear
groin
the crotch.
enveloped my head.
The crotch is all loving.
Okay, let's forget about the crotch. Let's talk about Triple Triad. And while we're talking about it, Ahri and Aelaenar, why don't you guys play since Aelanar's recording so he can actually talk about what we're playing?
Okay.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I don't want.
I have the starting cards. It's fine. Let me
You go, baby.
challenge to a normal match.
Now, Drift, you probably know the most about Triple Triad out of all of us, so why don't you tell us about how, if it's similar to the original ones or not? Because I always get mixed up with Tetramaster from 9.
I mean, Tetramaster I never really played. I remember back in Final Fantasy XI they introduced it as a side game, and not even an in-game, like a separate service, but we won't get into that. But I was actually kind of disappointed because I think Triple Triad was actually simpler and, you know, and slightly more fun than Tetramaster. But yeah, the import that they've had from here is literally, it feels straight out of Final Fantasy VIII.
It is. It's basically a straight port. Even the music, they haven't even changed that at all.
Yeah. I mean, even the rules, which a lot of people still don't understand, I was like, okay, the plus rule, which I'm not even going to try to explain because I understand it, but if I try to explain it, I'm really going to mess it up. So it's just play. If you have to play the plus rule, just do it and hope for the best. The one thing that they have changed, which I've noticed to keep things fair, so people don't just grind and get the best cards, is there is a limit to how many of the rarest cards you can have in your deck at a time. So you always like have a fair shot against someone, which I think is quite interesting. Although sometimes I want to go, no, I want all my strongest cards, and I'm going to just wipe that smug look off Mamodi's fat face.
I tried to
Mamodi
fight
is
her.
actually a really easy one.
I tried to fight her
found
today.
to be like impossible.
Oh, look, a gate appeared.
Oh god, it's the quote-unquote dancing fate. Gate. So many terms.
Fate, gate, same thing.
Come on, just accept your doom already.
I love that the little table.
It was a draw.
You're playing it, although it's slightly unnerving that your one's floating, Rem.
We have to go again.
I'm really excited to see if they're going to turn this into a real card game or not.
Somebody's probably made like a bootleg
I'm
version.
trying to get hold of some of these for the event on Saturday we're doing. So I'm going to try and just print off like a bunch of totally legit cards and hand them out that way.
Totally legit.
Totally legit.
100% super legit.
Too legit to quit.
But yeah, that's what I'm hoping to get hold of anyway. Should be good.